Hello everyone, I am SwordCailiburn687 and today I would talk about Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. Before the video starts, smash that like button and subscribe. Without further ado, let's begin the video. I am really a big fan of the Dragon Ball Budokai Tenkaichi series, or what is called in Japan, the Dragon Ball Sparking series. And the Dragon Ball Sparking series are really amazing Dragon Ball video games. The Dragon Ball Budokai Tenkaichi series has a lot of good characters that people like to pick and select, like Goku, Vegeta, or even Gohan. What do I like about the Dragon Ball Budokai Tenkaichi series? It is the transformations. When transforming into characters in the Budokai Tenkaichi video games, it does change some of the characters' super attacks, or even their hitbox. I think this would be a perfect time to talk about what new movesets I would want for the returning characters in Sparking Zero. This would be the first character with a new moveset. It would be Kid Goten. Kid Goten needs to have an update for his movesets. With a lot of Dragon Ball video games with Kid Goten, a lot of his movesets are reused. With a lot of Dragon Ball video games starring Goten, a lot of developers use the Budokai Tenkaichi games with creating a moveset for his character. I won't talk about base form Goten that much, all because I think his movesets are fine from Budokai Tenkaichi 3. Some of Goten's super attacks is fine when he's at his base form, but the issue is with Super Saiyan for his super attacks. I don't like Super Saiyan Goten reusing the same headbutt animation from base form Goten. I would like the headbutt to be completely changed from the Super Saiyan version of his character. Instead of Goten trying to do a headbutt at an opponent, he would do a jump kick. The reason why I picked a jump kick, it is because Goten in Dragon Ball Z stopped doing that headbutt from the Tenkaichi tournament. Goten from Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball Super, he barely does headbutt attacks anymore, and he mostly does jump kicks. The closest thing I would want for Kid Goten's jump attack in Sparking Zero, it would be the Dragon Flash kick from DBZ Fighters. I am finished on talking about Super Saiyan Goten's super attacks. Let's transition into his ultimate. Super Saiyan Goten's ultimate attack, it would be a team attack with Trunks. Trunks would help out Goten doing multiple barrages of attacks, like punches and kicks. Trunks would help out Goten finishing the ultimate attack by shooting out multiple ki blasts, and then shooting out Kamehameha. I could see Spike Chunsoft modifying this ultimate attack, so Goten would have two ultimate attacks. One could be the normal ultimate attack, while the other one would be the team ultimate attack with Trunks. I would think Goten's ultimate attack without Trunks, it would look similar to that of Ultimate Gohan's ultimate attack. The next character I would talk about, it would be the End of Z Goku. The only thing I would want from the End of Z Goku, it is his ultimate attack to be changed when he is Super Saiyan 3. Goku's new ultimate attack, it would be from Dragon Ball Fighters. Goku would do a barrage of multiple punches and kicks, and then finish it off with a Kamehameha. This level 3 super attack from Dragon Ball FighterZ, it would be really cool if it was in the game for End of Z Goku's ultimate. This returning character from Dragon Ball GT, I would want to have a new changed moveset. It would be another Goku, which is GT Goku. I hope that some of GT Goku's super attacks, it would be incorporated from Dragon Ball FighterZ. The super attacks I would want in Sparking Zero, it would be the Dragon Flurry Fist and Reverse Kamehameha. The last thing I would talk about from GT Goku, I would want his grab to change when he is Super Saiyan 4. This grab, it would be similar to that of Broly's one-handed grab in the trailers of Sparking Zero. Goku would grab his opponent with one arm and keep knocking him down multiple times. The final animation of SS4 Goku's grab, Goku would throw his opponent behind him. Our next character would be from Dragon Ball. It would be Mercenary Tao. Mercenary Tao's super attack, it would be Crane Dance from DBZ Kakarot. The rest of Mercenary Tao's super attacks, they don't really need to have an update. Let's transition into Tao's ultimate attack. I think his ultimate attack in Tenkaichi 3 does really need an update. I do not like Mercenary Tao's ultimate attack in Tenkaichi 3, all because it feels too similar to Kui and Mr. Satan's ultimate attack. The Tenkaichi 3 super attack for General Tao, it is about Tao cowering in fear to his opponent that is stronger than him, and he tricks his opponent by giving them a bomb. I think that the ultimate attack would have been better if General Tao throws the bomb and tries to disintegrate his opponent while laughing at them. Another problem I have with Tao's ultimate, it doesn't really fit him as a character. In Dragon Ball, Mercenary Tao is a ruthless assassin, and he would do whatever lengths possible to kill his opponents. If any character that's a Mercenary Tao fights against is beneath him, he would quickly discard his opponent. Mercenary Tao, cowering in fear, he only did this as a last resort to get rid of Goku, all because he couldn't beat him. Tao was only trying to use Kid Goku's gullibility and naivety against him, so he can easily get rid of him. Kid Goku obviously didn't fall for the bomb trick, but instead he knocked the bomb right back at Tao. I feel like that's Tao's ultimate attack in BT3 completely rushed, all because I feel like the developers were running out of ideas for Tao's ultimate. I am talking about the BT3 ultimate attack for Tao way too much. I would talk about his new ultimate attack that I want for Sparking Zero. I think General Tao's ultimate attack, it should be Dordon Ray. The animation of Dordon Ray, it would be General Tao would try to aim his Dordon Ray on somebody's torso. The Dordon Ray would knock back at an opponent, and they would fall down the ground for the animation. Once Mercenary Tao hits somebody with Dordon Ray, it would play a cutscene. This cutscene of Tao's Dordon Ray, it would match the animation from Dragon Ball when Tao tried to kill Goku with his Dordon Ray. Let's talk about the Prince of All Saiyans, GT Vegeta. GT Vegeta, I would want him to have all his previous transformations along with Super Saiyan 4. GT Vegeta's super attack, it would be Wild Buster from Dragon Ball Xenoverse. The reason why I picked Wild Buster as a super attack, it is because Vegeta has did this super attack in Dragon Ball GT. One of the attacks that was used to create Wild Buster from Dragon Ball Xenoverse, it is a kick against Super 17. And the other super attack, it is Vegeta shooting out a ki wave against Nappa. Vegeta's other super attacks when he's Super Saiyan, it would be Final Shine with one hand and Gallic Gun. SS4 Vegeta's super attacks, it would be the Super Dash Kick from Dragon Ball FighterZ. The Super Dash Kick, it is a standard super attack that a lot of Vegetas have in Dragon Ball FighterZ. The reason why I picked this to be SS4 Vegeta's super attack, it is because he used this attack when he fought against a Mega Shinron. And then for his ultimate attack as Super Saiyan 4, it would be the two-handed Final Shine in Dragon Ball GT. In the GT dub, they call the two-handed Final Shine Final Flash, but that is not accurate at all. It was just an error and a terrible bad mistake in the dub, but you watch GT subbed, it is Final Shine. Let's transition into our GT villain characters, which is Baby and a Mega Shinron. Baby's super attack, it would be Parasite Takeover from Dragon Ball FighterZ. This ability, it is from Dragon Ball GT. This super attack allows Baby to control anybody who he possesses. I don't think Parasite Takeover would work exactly like from Dragon Ball FighterZ. The Dragon Ball FighterZ version of Parasite Takeover, it allows Baby to possess anybody that you beat it on your opponent's side. I don't think Spike Chunsoft would make it exactly work like in Dragon Ball FighterZ. If Baby defeated his opponents and then used Parasite Takeover, would he automatically possess them? Or the super attack won't activate because you didn't beat any one of your opponent's characters. For my idea how Parasite Takeover would work in Dragon Ball FighterZ, Baby would automatically summon Gohan and GT Goten. Goten and Trunks would do so much damage to your opponent, and then they would shoot out a ki wave against them. Baby Vegeta can only activate Parasite Takeover when he's in his first form, and that's only it. And now, let's talk about a Mega Shinron. The two super attacks I would want for a Mega Shinron, it would be Ocean Shinron's wind manipulative abilities and Nova Shinron's fire. With a Mega Shinron's fire, I can see this as like a counter special. If anybody hits a Mega Shinron, they would be burned by his fire. The last character I would talk about changing their super attacks in Sparking Zero, it would be Oob and Maju. The reason why I talk about these two characters separately, it is because I think Sparking Zero would try to add Oob from the end of DBZ being playable. What I find extremely surprising in the Sparking Zero trailer for Master vs. Student, Oob isn't in the trailers at all. We all know that Oob is the student to Goku, but for some reason he isn't in the trailer. Spike Soft might be still working on Oob, but I think they would make the two Oobs different characters. I know that it is a little bit unfair trying to put the end of Z Oob as a playable returning character, but Majub reuses Oob's movesets. I would try to separate between the two Oobs. The end of Z Oob I would just call Kid Oob, while Oob from Dragon Ball GT, he would be named Maju. How do I think Kid Oob would be playable in Dragon Ball Sparking Zero? Kid Oob's gameplay would be mostly identical to the Dragon Ball characters in Tenkaichi 3. Most of the Dragon Ball characters in Tenkaichi 3, they can't fly, but instead of flying, they can hover. Since Kid Oob can't use any key-based attacks, we would mostly do melees for his supers and ultimates. Kid Oob's super attacks, it would be Dragon Blitz from Dragon Ball Xenoverse and DBZ Kakarot, and the shockwave that he used against Goku in the Tenkaichi tournament. Oob's ultimate attack, it would be Blazing Barrage Palm from Tenkaichi 3. And now, let's talk about GT Oob. GT Oob would have one transformation like in Tenkaichi 3, which is Majin. With the transformation of Majin, it would change some of Oob's super attacks and his aura. With changing Maju's aura, it should be pink like in the show. Having the transformation of Majin, it won't change Maju's clothes. I feel like that should be saved as an alternate costume. GT Oob, I would take away Blazing Barrage Palm and give him Dragon Blitz. Oob would use this super attack in his base form, but not when he's Maju. Maju's super attacks would be different compared to Oob. The only super attack that would be for Maju, it would be that attack that he uses against Baby. When Majub was fighting against Baby, he did multiple punches, followed up by a knee attack, and last, an upwards kick against Baby. This would be Majub's ultimate attack. Majub would control his Ki Blast, and it would form into a tornado. When the Ki Blast tornado is formed, it would shoot out a beam, and it would turn somebody into chocolate. I would like the animation of turning somebody into chocolate to be different compared to Tenkaichi 3. I think this would be the good point to end the video. Thank you for watching this video. Like, share, subscribe, but also leave a comment below if you guys really want to see more of my content. Anyway, see you guys soon.